In 1943, I was a pre-med day student at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland. Half the student body at Hopkins during World War II was pre-med. It was a respectable way of evading the draft. But I was a fraud on campus, and not the only one. I didn't want to be a doctor. I had no interest in medicine or in science of any kind. And so, even though I was a smart kid, my school marks showed mostly C's and D's and enough F's to put me on probation. At 18, which was how old I was then, this record almost paralyzed me. I knew in my bones that I was going to flunk out and that there was nothing I could do about it. Maybe I even wanted to flunk out. The Army soon intervened. With my lousy marks, they drafted me right out of the classroom. I was there one day, gone the next. Naturally, I rationalized the process to soothe my pride. I told myself that it was better than being blatantly tossed out of college, for all the world to see and judge, better than being humiliated at home, where my embarrassed parents had grown used to a near lifetime of straight A's as I made my way through the Baltimore public schools. And besides, I believed in the war. It seemed just and righteous to me. In my simple-minded adolescent way, I hated the Nazis. I knew that terrible things were happening everywhere. I understood perfectly well, however many courses I may have failed, that I was living in a murderous century, one without pity and probably without precedent. I was ready to go. On the morning I left my suburban home for the Army, my family gathered on the front porch to say goodbye. Mother, father, kid sister, aligned in a row, and I facing them, hungry to be off. We were all almost unbearably self-conscious. My father, I remember, hesitantly covered his eyes with one hand, unable to look at me, a strange and powerful gesture that stays with me to this day. My mother stood rigidly still, her lips thin, suffering in silence. Poor beleaguered parents, ever stoic. Alongside my mother, my sister, who was almost 7 years younger than I, stared up at me, worshipping her hero through allergy-swollen eyes. I danced around in excruciating pain for a couple of seconds in front of them, mumbled a few words of farewell, and in another moment was gone.